What's up guys, Matt J Man here and welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you why Volume 4 is the best update to come to NFS Unbound. So Volume 4 came out on Wednesday the 16th of August and I've been playing it pretty much every day since then, and I will say that this is definitely the most fun update to come to NFS Unbound. While I do think that they could have added more content, I think what they did add was what a lot of people were asking for, and I think that they did a pretty good job of that. So first we're going to talk about the car that they added, which is the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, which is actually an electric car, and I think it's really cool that they added an electric car. It does make me really excited for the future of the game and what other cool additions we might see. So let's take a look at the Porsche Taycan. Now I think this is beautiful, and honestly I do think it's one of the best cars they added. In fact, it's the best car that they've added. It just looks so good, and with a 0 to 60 of 2.1 seconds, it's stupidly quick, and that's not even fully upgraded. So I imagine when it's fully upgraded you can probably get it to 2 seconds or probably even below 2 seconds, which is insane. Now the one thing I did not expect to see with this car was the insane amounts of customization that are actually available. Like, there's 4 body kits, but obviously you can mix and match, and you can just make it look so good with all the different parts that are available for this car. There's some really nice front bumpers, side skirts, spoilers, you got Mansory, you got Prior Design, you got Avante. I did not expect the customization on this car to be as good as it actually is. And then you've also got some custom wheels that you can put on it. Obviously you can't change the color of them, which is absolutely fine, but there's so many different spoilers. 11 different spoilers available for this car. Obviously you got the default ones, but then you got a few custom spoilers that are only available in this car. You got the roofs that you can do. There's so much customization for this car. I think it's one of the best cars that you can customize in this game, and that's another reason why I think it's one of the best cars that they've actually added. I don't think this would have been anyone's first option when it comes to new additions to Need for Speed, but I'm honestly so glad that they've added it, and I hope they continue to keep making cool additions to the game like this car. Because when I saw this car in the trailer, I was ready to be disappointed, but honestly I'm so happy that they've added it now, because the customization is just insane, and it's just cool to have an electric car in the game. Now, staying on the topic of cars, you do get this free McLaren F1 if you did play Need for Speed Heat previously. Now, I accidentally sold it, so I don't have it anymore. That's why I'm showcasing it here. But this is a free car that you get from playing Need for Speed Heat. You also get this free Porsche 911 Carrera S 97 if you reach level 50 in the Speed Pass, which has got a pretty cool custom wrap, and obviously with this whole update being the theme of celebrating 75 years of Porsche, I think it's a pretty cool reward. Now, let's move on to the Gauntlet playlist. So Gauntlet playlists are basically normal race playlists, but they have police in them. Now you got 4 Gauntlet playlists. There's 2 A playlists, an A+, and an S playlist. Now, should these playlists have been added from the beginning of the game? Absolutely they should have been added, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be happy that they've now added them. I do think that these Gauntlet playlists are the most fun thing to do in the game right now. I think it just makes things so interesting. You got the racers and you got the cops. It's a no-brainer really. This is the best thing in the game by far. Like, the racing is just so much more intense when you've got the cops bearing down on you, especially in the last 2 races where it's heat levels 4 and 5, where you've got to deal with the much bigger, the tougher vehicles, the Corvettes, the SWAT Raptors. I mean, them things are insane. One hit and it will take half your health easily. What makes these playlists so interesting is that you have to pick one car at the start of the playlist, and you have to stick with that car throughout the whole playlist, so you can't change. And also the damage on your car doesn't automatically get repaired at the start of a race, so you have to really watch how you drive, and you have to watch your damage meter. Now obviously you have the gas stations and you can get your car repaired at the gas stations, but there aren't many gas stations in the races where you can just drive through seamlessly without interrupting the race route. Now one thing I do love about this playlist is that if you wreck or you get busted, that's it, your playlist is over, you're done, and you forfeit any of the money that you could have won in that playlist. So the next thing I want to talk about is the boosted playlist. Now the boosted playlists are basically playlists where the money that you get and the XP you get is almost doubled, or it's boosted, hence the name boosted playlist. Now, I love the idea of the boosted playlists, I really do, but I do wish that there was more, because oftentimes there's only one boosted playlist on the map, and I feel like there should just be so many more, because sometimes the boosted playlist that is on offer is not a playlist that people want to do because maybe they don't have a car in that class, or they just don't want to play in that class for whatever reason. So I feel like if they did more boosted playlists, you'd get so many more players in. Now, as well as boosted playlists, you do also get boosted link ups, which is really cool. It's obviously just link ups where the money's boosted and the XP is boosted, and that's good because it gives you more incentive to actually do a link up, because a few weeks after they came out, the honeymoon period was over, and you didn't really see many people doing link ups. Even in this screenshot that I'm showing, there's only 4 people, which is crazy. But sometimes you will see 10 people plus in a boosted playlist, so that's obviously why they've done it. Sorry, boosted link up. So that's obviously why they've done it, and it's good to see. So yeah, that about wraps it up for my thoughts on Volume 4 and why I think it is the best update to come to Need for Speed Unbound. My personal favourite part of this update for Volume 4 is the Gauntlet playlist, because it just makes racing so much more interesting with the police involved. So let me know what your favourite part of Volume 4 update was in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.